NASCAR legends, and looks like we've got quite a few people that we know in here. Thankfully, it is a single split, so it looks like it kind of drops off hard, at least by division, at around mid-pack. Let's see, we've got strength of field 1,700, back of the field 800, 1,200 through the middle. And then myself, James, and Matthias up front, and hopefully we'll have a nice, clean, all-green race. 90 laps will qualify with the spread here. Give out all the good looks to the ones we know, and yeah, I mean, right now my initial pace isn't all that good because I've got about 5-6 laps and was still gaining speed, so just gonna learn it as we go. But this is one of my more successful combos, and obviously we're meant to win this one as the number one, but James, Matthias might screw that up for us. Ethan as well, and then all the others that we don't really know. Let's go ahead and get out here, make sure everything's set up on the video correctly. But yeah, this combo, I've won it many different ways, and, well, 2 different ways. I think I've only won it twice, but that is fairly successful for me in recent years.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
But we all know that this car is one that I can't get that initial speed out of. It's that long run speed. As long as we're not at a 2-mile track, that I am capable of doing a little better than everyone else.
One more lap.
Let's see what we get here.
33.144.
Roll through center. A little bit of a push on exit, but it holds at this track. Out of 2. Just don't want to do it too much. Get on the gas early, get a little run, and cut down for a little bit extra.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
And it looks like that's still going to put us 4th. Let's go see who beat us. Well, pretty much everyone. 3/10 off base. But like I said, I'm not too quick out of the gates. Probably gonna have 5 more people beat us if they run laps. But not sure. We got 2 minutes left in this till we get rolling. Refresh the paint schemes. And, well, we have dropped to 5th, we have dropped to 6th. Just loading up everyone else's paint scheme that went out in practice right now. I assume Ethan will go out and beat us if he does a lap. See, nope, he's already hit the checkered flag, so only, well, and that person's already done a lap to beat us, so I don't think the 14 and 15 will beat us. So looks like we'll start 6th, just due to most people not even turning a lap. Saves us losing too much at the start here. We'll be patient and just try and balance things. Waiting on 14 and 15 now. So, just gonna take our time, as we do, always. Hopefully work our way up. What we need is a long run, track position, and that track position on single file restarts is pretty huge. Hopefully we don't have any single file restarts, but looks like we can go about 65, 70 laps on fuel. But here we are. We're at zeros off to the grid. Oops. Let's make sure we get every paint loaded up that we can beforehand. Superstition, always got to put it back on myself. Otherwise, somehow I always end up selecting the guy that wrecks me. And then I see that as I get out of the car after being wrecked. So, usually right on the early start, people overdrive turn 1 a bit. So we got to be aware of that. Don't do it to ourselves, and don't run into walls. It's pretty much what we got to do. Also, don't get completely destroyed by James like he did to us at IRP. So I did not like that. I tend to think I'm fairly decent at short tracks, but he found something extra there.
There are 2 additional sets of tyres for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
Alrighty.
One lap to green. You're on the outside this time. Pit road is closed.
So glad we got this track, though.
Jets up 6.
Even though it is, you know, if you just look at it from aerial or just track layout wise, you go, oh, it's just another one of these, but it is not even close to being a cookie cutter. It's such a fun track to drive, and somehow it just creates that clean racing. I really wish we'd get Pikes Peak, even though it doesn't have stands, but it would be
get ready, going green.
Another good add. Mile-long track with some flatter banking.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Alright, so we got one spot there. And it looks like for going easy. They're 3 wide at the back. We'll just settle in here. Try not to rip off the right front. Good session, best lap.
37.615. You're in fifth.
Looks like the 5 is definitely ready to save. At this speed right now, let's see what we can do fuel-wise. Make it 72 laps. 70 to 72 laps. 5's starting to pick up his pace. We'll let him go if he catches us. My goal is to go 70 laps and not push the tires. James might just check out from us. There's definitely 2 groups. Looks like Ethan is stuck back behind the 2 people that qualified.
33.638.
As long as we are being somewhat smooth on the corner entry, we should be okay on tires. We're not pushing it very hard.
33.73.
4-car just ate up a bunch of tire there. Those big slides up the track cause issues. 6-car had a bad exit. We may try to get ahead of him. Turn down off the corner. Nope, nothing.
.857.
Goes in a little deep there. Just doing a lot of off-throttle time in the center so that we're not using up the tires, not using up fuel.
33.881.
This pace gets us to about lap 72 at the moment. 6-car's picked up his pace a bit. Five's dropped off a little there. Not because of speed, I think he just backed it down.
33.911.
It's a really low line to rotate it a bit.
0.1.
It's very difficult to make a pass though off of 2, just because that high side just gets a little extra grip somehow. So you kind of want to get the run off of 4, dive it in, clear them before middle of 1 and 2.
34.119.
So you'll see these two, unless Matthias just backs it off, which he does, because he doesn't want to burn his stuff up. 5 car back to us, though. Around that yellow line. Let's help the right
The yellow flag is
rear
out.
out.
They want you
That.
in single file. Pit road is closed.
And that makes it kind of fun right now, because a little extra saving. A little extra saving and you can possibly make it. We're going to top this thing off. We're going to take right sides only. Actually, you know what? We're going to take 4 tires because that. Let's see. We're going to have a couple of laps,
Pit road is now open.
but we're going to be able to stretch it to 75. I don't know if we can actually stretch it, but we're going to pop on down. We'll lose some track position here.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Taking 4 tires just because we have a long run to go. It's not going to matter too much, but some just doing fuel only. We are going to lose a lot of track position, but we've also got to save
All
about
clear. Punch it.
5 laps.
You only have 1 tyre set remaining. They want you in single file.
Save it up.
6 car. Pasta, 8 car.
We'll just stay out
One
since
to go.
there's some
Next
weird
time
stuff
by.
happening at the back here, and the 8 would get shuffled in front of us, so
1 minute 31.008.
save it up as much as we can at the moment. Ethan behind us, I think, is revving. He's not saving. At the most, we'll do right sides next time, but more than likely just fuel only if we can't stretch this. We're going to lose a ton of time here, but seen an opportunity for us to try to stretch this to 75. Being way back here in the pack is going to help.
About to go green, stay focused. Post car is off, time to do your job.
And if they wreck again, then it doesn't matter and we've just lost our track position.
Green, green, green.
But we're going to see some interesting stuff here, I'm sure. It's a little bit of a mix of everyone. No need for us to go 100% right now. Just be risky. And that guy just bounced it off the wall. Worked out for him, held on to the spot.
34.874.
These guys are looking to wreck right now, as am I. Braking on the clutch.
Caution, yellow flag. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed right now. Past the 7.
And looks like we're just going to intentionally wreck each other under yellow now.
Past the 9 car.
Cool.
Past the 8 car. Catch the 5 car. Past the 9 car.
Alright, well.
Past the 7 car. Pit road.
Apparently the 5 did not understand what he needed to do there, and wrecking was definitely not what he needed. And now we're 8 miles behind the pack. They're probably all pitting at this point. Yes, they are. So, we're just going to stay out. We're going to be able to save a bit here. They're going to be better on fuel, but we just needed to get some of that track position back, and we'll save up while we can. And then hopefully get around this 16 so that we don't get wrecked by him when he screws up once again. But we've put ourselves behind 2 sub 1000 IRs, so it's our own fault. That's why I wasn't pushing it hard to make a move. Still gonna have to save a bit, but getting somewhat close. I would have liked to jump down and get fuel only there, but we were so far behind because of the dumbass 5 wrecking the guy under yellow that it completely screwed up that. So if we would have pit, we would have just came out behind everyone that had already pit ahead of us, so that is why I stayed out here.
1 minute 24.095.
But goal number 1 is we got to get around the 16 very quickly so that we don't get caught up in his mess. Goal number 2 is save a bit more fuel. not know if I want to go to the outside of him if we get a run. After seeing him just pretty much full throttle it into the wall. And he's hanging back from the pack, so that's only going to help us.
Green, you're in the top 10. 1 minute, 19.309. Outside. Still there, hold your line. Clear high.
Alright. Should be able to clear both of these guys. Use up our fuel. I don't know why this guy is blocking down the straightaway, but maybe he doesn't know where he's actually at. And there goes the 16 once again. Overdriving the corner. Good luck to everyone else.
34.437. You're in 4th position.
Leader has not pit. 15 is also not pit. We're just here saving as much fuel as we can right now. The way this group is racing at the moment, I'm guessing we'll have another yellow anyways. But just be careful and be sure so that we don't end up running out right at the end. I'm gonna not clutch and see what we get for fuel usage. Not clutch, but big lifts early.
33.835.
These guys are way overdriving.
Outside if you want to.
Make him miss the corner.
Car outside.
Easily pass him.
Outside is clear.
Alrighty. The lead pack is still not around the 16. Now we can go back to just saving fuel. 16 has just wrecked James.
Okay, you're in 2nd.
One lap short at the moment. And it looks like the whole field has sort of gotten half wrecked. Something happened.
34.22.
16's no longer there. And there's a massive gap. The 3 guys behind us are way overdriving entry.
The next car's the leader.
I think the leader just started clutching it. 16's on pit road. We should be safe from him there, but I'm not sure, seeing how he was driven. James has probably got a bunch of damage though from the contact, so that's not going to help him. Yeah, the 6 is clutching now. He wasn't early on, but definitely is now.
1-1.
Gotta be smoother back onto power. See if we can get around this guy. No, he might not be clutching. And it doesn't matter, as they have found a way to wreck again. And here's the 16.
Catch up, 16 car.
Alright, well.
Letter 16 carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Do some more saving.
Catch up, 16 car. Pit road's open. Catch up, 6 car.
It's been a pretty terrible race so far. Interesting.
Catch the pace car.
Everyone hops down. Alright, well. Might have been a bad idea to stay out. Well, alright, the leaders, the true leaders, stay out. So, we gotta save a ton of fuel here under these laps, which is only gonna help us more. But it does allow James to catch up. Although, no, James is back in the pits. I thought that was James in the orange car. Maybe it wasn't even James that got hit. But if he's back on pit road, I assume he was getting damage fixed. So, I don't know why he would have pit there. Will hopefully get us close enough on fuel to not have to clutch. I was really worried the 16 would be stuck in between the leaders and the pace car, since he came out behind the pace car after the yellow, but thankfully it waved him around, or he doesn't know how to read. So each lap under yellow, we're saving ourselves from clutching about 9 laps. So that is good news for us. And we're just going to continue to save as much as we can while it's very easy to do. But we got the 3 car and the 6 back behind us, the 4.
1 to go, next time by.
Oh god, I just realized the 16 is going to come up the inside.
Line up on the outside.
Glad we are first car in line. He is gonna wipe out the field. Okay, well, saved ourselves about 27 laps of clutching, so we can go for a little bit, try to get away from the 16 and the messes he's going to cause. And,
the pace car is off. Be ready. Green flag, green flag. Okay,
good luck to the field as he pulls up in front of them.
1 minute, 19.477.
But he'll miss the corner there. Okay. First two get around him. Nice and easy. Next four got around him. He's missed the corner and hit the wall again.
34.469.
Not too worried about the 9. We're just going to run our pace because fuel-wise, there's only one thing we can do.
923.
Right now we are at this pace, 2 laps to the good. So we don't need to clutch it anymore. Although we'd save more, it'll help us drive harder later. Dias is going to be able to do a lot more on throttle than we are. But we're still good. 0.30 usage. 0.28 while we clutch, so it would take a lot to even gain us anything, so we're going to be fine on fuel unless this calculator is completely broken.
4.211.
But right now it looks like we're fine.
Outside.
The 9 does that weird like release and misses the corner every few laps. Like he did that when he was behind us on that last run. Thankfully he didn't just run into the back of us, but here comes everyone else. Fresh tires, full fuel. We just can't get caught up in that. We should be able to
34.267.
be fine, and they might be out of tires. So if we do get another caution later on, who knows how it's going to work. worry about it though. Just get what we can at this pace.
34.154.
Most of the time they're going to use up their stuff more, overdriving it anyways. So good on fuel, 2 laps to the good. But we got the 16 coming up again.
33.979.
Really bad through that corner or something. Using up a little more fuel. Don't want to do that too much.
4.237. Clear up top.
And he's back in the wall. 6-car hit last time, so he's in a very good position.
34.348. Caution.
And has a 16 wrecked people again.
Pit road is closed.
He has.
17 car. Pasta 11 car.
Okay. Apparently the 11 didn't find out about the yellow. Alright, well, we're popping in. Gonna take right sides, a little bit of fuel, and see what we got. See how many people have a set left.
Pit road is now open.
Now, hopefully the 16 is done. There's going to be a few people now, like I believe the 6, that no sets left, so oh god, there's a lot of people that stayed out there. I think everyone's out of sets.
Pit box in 10, coming up on halfway here.
Or they don't want to take their last set at halfway.
5,
We're doing right
3,
sides only here,
2,
just because we're
1.
taking less fuel,
Right here.
and it will help us turn a bit. We'll just have to be patient. Tires coming off 94, 93, so they're not even bad.
Drive smart. There are no more right side tyres to put on. They want you in single file. Catch up.
This has been a weird
17
one.
car.
I've never had this many yellows at Nashville. I'm guessing all the races that we've ever done in Nashville combined have never had this many yellows. But the good news is, if everyone's out of tires somehow, then we're better off. And if they're waiting until like 20 to go, they're not going to have really, I mean, they'll have time to make
One
it
to
work,
go.
but
Next time by. You're on the outside this time.
it's, yeah, it's going to be interesting.
1 minute 31.364.
Definitely taking the weird route, no matter where we finish. But we're going to lose a little bit of time here. I hope the 16 is gone now. It looks like he is. His car's no longer on pit road. So we should be able to run the rest of the race. Green. We're good on fuel. 4 extra gallons in it right now. Just got to be smart through the field and also not spin it out randomly because I took 2 tires because it wasn't even feeling that tight, but we'd barely use the right front, so.
Post car is off, time to do your job.
Here's it going. 17 is not.
Inside.
13 is not. I'm gonna have to just be stupid.
316. Clear
I don't know why the 13 was braking there. Looks like he's way off pace. Don't like being that aggressive, but let's see what we can do now. Wait a moment here. Let this sort out.
Car
14 is going to just cut down in front of us.
Outside. Clear outside if you want it.
I
Outside.
don't know what he was thinking there, but okay.
Still there. Clear outside. 33.475.
I know we didn't have the nose on it, but he just turned down and hit the brakes there. It's like I showed it all the way down the backstretch. Nine car way off pace now. It's weird.
Still there. 33.433.
We're just giving us a spot.
Outside, clear.
That makes him in the 9. Swap around, that checks them all up. James hits the wall. We've gained a ton, but been a little too aggressive. But Matthias is stuck back there right now. Not using his stuff up as much, but
33.548.
he's not too far behind. Just gotta watch out for the orange and black cars coming together.
Outside, 2 wide.
Scared James
outside,
up.
Clear. Car outside.
Little mean.
Outside is clear.
Little more aggression than you normally see out of me. Good on fuel.
33.85.
I think we can just back it down a little bit now. Slowly ease up and catch these guys. It's either caution comes out and they pit, caution comes out and we just get pulled up to the back of them for the restart,
Stay low. There is a car
or
on the
caution
right
doesn't
side.
come out and we just slowly close them in. So we got a ton of time to work with, and there's no need to go 100% now that we have essentially got clear track. Don't need to burn them all up right now. Gonna move the brakes back a little bit though, just help some rotation on entry. Using the same amount of fuel that we were when we were saving, so we're not pushing it as hard at the moment.
33.83.
Lift off early, closing in on them. The only way that they have a chance is if we burn our stuff up and get down to what they're at on tires before we catch them. Which there's only a 10 lap difference, 15 lap difference, but 10 laps when you count the cautions.
33.816.
He's gonna just give us a spot. Thank you. Didn't need to, but saves us both time.
33.89. You're back in second.
He's entering the corner a little hotter than us right now. That 3 car is still lurking in the background. That's the one I'm worried about the most. He has not pushed at all yet.
The next car's the leader.
He is taking his time. Just stalking us back there. Caution will be massive for him if he can clear those 2 guys and get on our bumper.
33.854.
There's just something about this combo that I feel like Gavin and I have the exact same driving style, and this combo just works for our driving style. Because in any other track with this exact same field, I would not look this good. Now obviously we're on the best tires at the moment, so that helps, but we also were looking fairly good when we weren't on the better tires. So he's just gonna move over for us, possibly, I don't know.
Outside.
Loose there, don't lose it and wreck both of us. Nearly did push up into him. That wouldn't have been good. We're not going to push it too hard while we're trying to pass him here. He's going to be using up more on the outside, and he holds us off there. That's fine. We got 28 laps to make this pass. Although that 3 just staying about the same distance back. Alright, I got a quick clip in the apron. .221. James all of a sudden catching back up, but we're also taking our time with this guy.
Car outside. Clear outside.
Oh god.
34.
I didn't know if he was going to bounce it off the wall, so I went way low and then made myself look really stupid there on the front stretch because it was wanting to fly up to the wall. Thias got around the 11.
34.465.
Just gonna back up our entry a bit here. Lap car coming up. That moment on the front stretch felt like it heated up things. I should have known better than go to the apron on the front stretch here. It is a very massive transition. The car is not driving well now though. It's very tight on entry. It's blown up or something. Pulls it in. Thankfully he went to the outside wall before he did that.
34.162.
Six car's getting really bad exits. He's getting too tight. A little worried about James though. If he gets past him, I think he's holding back on everything a bit. Thias is going to need a yellow unless he just turns into Superman. Trying to lead James up into the wall there.
34.213.
Yeah, something about this track just it doesn't my bad habits don't get exposed here, or having to actually use the brake on entry helps. Hit that wall, James. The 17 has come back out. So he didn't blow an engine. I don't know what that smoke was, but $19 to go.
34.151.
James closes in a bit on us. Half a second.
34.339.
I'm gonna kind of cool things down a bit here. This is definitely not turning for me in the center, but James is not turning.
on exit, although he gets that high side to help him out on exit, but that had to have heated the tires up a bit. He's using that high side, and it'll feel fine, but then it all of a sudden just says, oh wait, no, you have too much tire heat. I'm no longer going to help you here on exit. So we're just trying to bring our tires back, because at the moment we're a little too tight, so I'm just trying to ride right around the yellow line. They're closing in on us a bit, but I want to be able to go fast when I need to go fast. '17's got new tires because he is outpacing us right now, which I'm perfectly fine with. Screw that corner up. We're going to try to give this away, apparently. '13 we saw was a bit off pace on that restart. Just be careful. Pushing hard on the exit, and now is dropping down to the bottom and is going to pull off. Thank you. Got a little worried that he was going to try to hold the bottom, which was not going to be good for us. Got it on the right rear there on entry. 17's falling off now. 10 and the 15 just ahead of us racing. What we don't need is a caution in case any of these guys got tires left. Let's go to last lap. Get ready for the final 10. James gets into the corner good. We're a little looser than him though on exit. He's going to help us. Oh boy. Let's just get up out of the way.
34.243 outside. Great job. 10 to go. Stay low. Outside, clear.
Pinch it down here hard. Just had a much lower exit, a little loose off there because of it. Good to know. What's the 17 gonna do? He stays high. Thank you.
Outside.
We're gonna pinch it down on entry just a bit here, just to be safe, because he's turning down and nearly gets James, and that is why I got all the way to the line on entry, because sensed that was going to happen, and I did not want to get hooked by a lap car while leading. Alright, let's push it. Let's see if we can get away from this guy. He's too tight. He's going as quick as us, but he's just too tight.
4.299.
A little loose on entry there. Oh god, we got the 14. Is he going to try to pay us back? I'm just going to throw it a look. Just a little quicker than us, but he's so tight off the corner that even if he gets to our inside, I think we're fine.
34.382.
It's just what's this 14 gonna do? Bringing the brakes back up to the front, right rear got really jumped out on us there. Loose, overdrive and entry, overdrive and exit. Jesus, my right rear is gone. Well, good job to James. You've completely shit the bed on that one.
Clear up top.
Can we get back around him?
You got 5 laps to go. The next car's the leader.
Just started getting too loose there. Was not expecting that, but he's just walking away from us now. He's got more tire left. Once again, I have fucked it in the 87s. Sitting here talking about how this place suits me. We end up getting beat by 10 lap holder tires. And here comes Matthias as well. We're just falling off. Now we're too fucking tight out of the corner somehow. I don't know how I've thrown this away. Absolutely pathetic that I have, though. And now we're too loose on entry. James misses the corner. Still gets a good exit.
34.397.
And just walks away from us. Yeah, we're fucked.
Car inside.
Can't turn.
White flag, white flag. Clear.
I am so pissed off at myself.
75.
Don't know how I've completely thrown this one away. Oh well, at least it was an interesting race. It just, last 10 laps started driving like shit. Or I started driving like shit, more like it. Oh, that one pisses me off.
Checkered flag. Good job. Very good job.
That one annoys me. Nothing against James, just my driving. We threw that away. 75-76. I don't know why it was driving like trash there, but pressure got to me. He did what he needed to do, and just had more at the end. Oh, that sucks. But at least we got some green flag laps, because 16 finally destroyed his car enough to get off the track. Let's go see what all happened out there. 9 blinks. 8's getting loose. Nowhere for the 7 to go. And that's the first yellow. What the hell? This is after he's spun. Yellow's out, and he just jumps on the brakes. 16 doesn't know how to slow down. Up into the wall. And he turns down and wrecks the 5 off the corner. Then the 5 goes and wrecks him under yellow, which totally screwed us up of coming in and getting a splash of fuel because we had to stop for these 2 idiots. Then he spins out, leaving the pits, so that's cool. Ten misses the corner, hits the apron trying to get around the 7, who was really slow. 17 turns down, hits the 4, he goes up into the wall. 15 into the wall behind us. 16, not a damn clue. And James kind of forced that too, with a very, very bad driver. But then 16 could not handle it, into the wall. And is that a yellow? No yellow yet. Oh, and then the 14 gets into the back of James. So James had an adventure. Going to block James on the start like a complete idiot. Just brake checks him, gets himself wrecked and wrecks the 10 and everyone else. Up to the wall. 6 is headed for the wall. This is where I dive down here and then almost lose it coming back up onto the track. And I don't know why from that point on I've just felt like total trash. But I was just bad. Pushed it way too hard. Didn't even show me getting into the 14, so we won't even worry about that. But yeah, just threw that one away. We were in perfect position. We had everything we needed and just got outdriven. So 13 iRating gain, 19 safety rating, 0 incidents. At least we beat James on that. And yeah, 4-car fastest. We never even went fast, but yeah, that was pretty poor. I thought I had that wrapped up, and then we started to try to push, and that wasn't enough. And then it just went really away from us. Could not get it to turn at all. So maybe I should have done 4 tires. I don't know. 2 tires just felt way too loose for me, but just got outdriven. So hope you enjoyed it at least. Thanks for watching.